Hi, I'm Pastor Matt, coming to you from St. Mark's Lutheran Church for our series Ground Floor Faith, where we talk about some of the grounding concepts of our faith life and the time that it takes to ride our elevator down to the ground floor. Today's question: where does the Bible come from? The Bible is inspired by God, but written down by people, which means it doesn't just float down to the early church on a cloud. What we know as the Old Testament was on its way to being solidified by the time of Jesus, and that's the Hebrew Bible. We add to that our New Testament writings, which are the letters and stories in Greek about the life and death and resurrection of Jesus, and the implications that that life and death and resurrection of Jesus has for believers. Now, the New Testament didn't solidify, the list of writings didn't solidify right away. In fact, it takes a guy named Marcion coming up with a list that pretty much everybody thought was wrong for believers to start asking, what are the writings that we consider authoritative for us? And eventually, it takes about till the year 400, eventually they coalesce around this list. And the way that they get there is by asking, what are the writings that believers across pretty much all of the known world are referring to and using when they tell the story of the relationship between God and God's people? And through the guidance of the Holy Spirit and lots of conversation, eventually by the year 400, that's how the Bible as we know it eventually comes together. That's the grounding of the Bible's origins, and we've made it to our ground floor. God's peace to you today.